Hey everybody, it's Brian from Diamond Lake Resort with another episode of Where Are We Now? This is Amy.
Hey,
you
guys.
remember her. And so we're kind of continuing in our series, but this is going to be the last one for a while. On
the last one for this series.
The last one for this series.
Yeah. We're still going to do them, just different.
Right. So what we're talking about is the old swim lake, Swim City. A lot of you have responded with your comments down below that you used to spend a lot of time here when you were kids and stuff like that. And that's awesome. We love to hear those stories. It's really kind of fun. So this is a spot that some of you may never have seen.
Yeah,
even when you used to come out here, because it's kind of out of the way and
off the beaten path,
kind of removed. Look at the background around us.
Do you see what's right there?
Oh yeah, there. Oh yeah. Look at. I'll be darned.
That's the top of the slide.
So yeah. So should we do one of our patented turnarounds?
Okay, which way are we gonna go?
Let's go. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Why are we going that way? You were going the other way.
Okay, here we go. Keep going. Keep going.
You are.
Keep going.
There's something wrong with you. There's something really seriously wrong with you.
We're going to go down there.
Oh, yeah, let's go down there. Let's go down there, okay? So we're going to go down there.
Okay.
So follow me. Come on, guys.
Come on.
Keep together now.
Don't fall behind. Oh. Ow. Let's hope one of us doesn't fall, yeah? So
are some of you throwing up guesses on where we're
So
headed?
where are we now? So as you can see, we can't do this, in the spring because
No, and
it's a little overgrown.
I'm wearing the big heavy jacket because it's cold out today. It's, 40, 41, something like that.
Totally fine. Oh my gosh.
Don't fall.
I'm really trying
Don't
not
fall.
to.
That's a really expensive camera.
Okay.
If you get hurt, we have to do a lot of paperwork. So let's not do that.
Okay.
Okay,
we made it.
So here we are. We're kind of at our destination now. And as you can see behind me, there's a little bit of water down there. So what that is I call it strip pits. That's a strip pit. Some people call it an old strip mine. Some people call them stripper pits. Whatever you call it.
It kind of looks like a river that doesn't flow.
Yeah. 75 feet across, 75 feet deep or so, and, 3/4 of a mile long or something like that.
And there's how many of them here?
This whole area was stripped. That's just the last one.
Yeah.
Because they didn't bother filling them back in the late 50s and early 60s. There were no environmental rules or anything like that, so they just left them. And they filled up with water right to the top of the water table. That's where the water table is around here. And so we're left with these rivers that don't flow. And
some of you might have swam in them before.
Right.
I've heard stories.
Right.
So
yeah.
Comment,
Quarries
let
and
us
strip
know
pit,
that you swam in them.
Yeah.
Have you ever touched the bottom? Probably not.
Different.
But I don't know.
Different, maybe. Some of them sediment up a little bit, and they're not as deep as they used to was. But used to was?
It's fine.
Okay. Anyway, so what we're here to look at, though, is if you want to raise the camera so that we can look down at the ground. Look, do you see how that worked? That is the pump, one of the pumps, that used to keep the swim lake full. When you swam in the swim lake, it would be full of water just right up to the bottom of the bridge. Remember our last video, we were out on the bridge? It used to be full right to the bottom of the bridge. Well, the only way to keep that full to the bottom of the bridge was to run this pump a bunch, like all the time, because the lake leaks. Remember we talked about that?
Say that 10 times fast.
No, because it'll make me have to go to the bathroom. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. But anyway, so Delbert Glenn ran these pumps just kind of all the time as needed, and the suction line going.
Don't fall down the hill.
I'm going to try really hard not to. By the way, if I die, I'll never speak to you again.
Okay.
This suction line goes down into the lake, into the pit, and kind of goes, if you look real closely down there, you can see a roof. There's like a corrugated metal roof. Used to be a dock there you could stand on.
Yeah, we used to stand on it
Yeah.
like every now and then, just
Yeah.
randomly.
I don't know why it's gone now, or where it went. I assume
Not
it
there
went,
now.
I assume it went down. But anyway, that's where the suction is. Comes up and then kind
I
of.
was trying to get a close up of it.
Yeah, well, you know.
You know.
Anyway, then up the other way, spin around away from me. You can see that white
See
pipe
this white
goes
pipe
all
right here?
the way down to the corner of the swim lake and
the
dumps
hill.
out right in the corner of the swim lake. And that's how they used to keep the lake full, because the lake has kind of always leaked. He tried to fix it by putting, all kinds of things to coat the bottom with mud and, all that kind of stuff, but it just leaks.
And
And
that's, go ahead.
No,
I was going to say that's one of the major reasons why it's never been reopened,
correct.
is because it would be a huge undertaking.
To get the lake to stop leaking. And I know that you guys don't care if it leaks, but you have to keep the lake full. And to run this pump at today's costs is really just crazy, stupid expensive. And then you have to treat the water. And with the water being flushed in and out of the lake, it becomes economically not feasible to do that. So the next thing that you're going to say is, well, why don't you put a liner in? Well, that's a really good suggestion. So we checked that out, and when we checked that out, it was close to $500,000 to line that lake. So some of you may be saying, so why don't you just block off half the lake and just line half of it? That way it'd only be half as much. And we thought of that too, but the problem is, by the time you do all that dirt work and all that lining and all of the stuff that needs to be done to put that lake back in business, and you're going to get maybe $6 or $12 a day per person, and you start doing this as a business, and you kind of just go, no. So
if
that's,
any of you want a swim lake named after you, I mean,
yeah, all you got to
we
do
can
is
hook you
line the
up.
lake, and we can call it Joe Schmo's Swim Lake.
Yeah, I mean-
whatever.
and you could get into it for free. Maybe.
If Janice doesn't know,
Mm.
because Janice, she
Yeah.
kind of, well, but anyway,
Anyways.
yeah. So, sorry, I'm falling over equipment that had fallen down here. All the control stuff and everything was on this backboard over here, but now it's on the ground down here underneath all the leaves, and that's what I fell over. But anyway, I think that about wraps up the swim lake. Hopefully it answers a bunch of your questions about why we don't do it, why we haven't done it, and how did it get the way it is.
Yeah.
So in the next couple of weeks, we'll post up another video.
Yeah, let us know what you guys want to see, because there's a
if
ton
you're
here.
curious about this place, there's a bunch of things, and we've got about 10 ideas, but we'd rather use your ideas
Yeah.
than use our ideas, because our ideas aren't always good, and you guys have great ideas. So let us know, subscribe, tell your friends, and come to Diamond Lake Resort, the place
for
for family
family
fun.
Bye.
See ya.